Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch team is here with an update on the severe weather that we're going to be seeing across the Midwest tomorrow. So first off, I do want to let y'all know that we will be having a live coverage of the severe weather going on tomorrow. This will happen tomorrow roughly at around noon, between mid morning and early noon, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time. So first I want to sort of talk about the setup that we're going to be looking at here with the severe weather. First off, we're going to have some high pressure right over here, and as this storm moves eastward, we're going to see the moisture funnel in to the south. And I believe this is going to move farther south. We're going to see the moisture flowing in from the Gulf of Mexico, and there's going to be a zone right in this area of conversion. And we're going to see the moisture here as a cold front approaches. As you can see, as a cold front approaches, we get two areas of where we see some severe weather. One, farther towards the south near Louisiana and Arkansas and Texas, kind of where the Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas sort of meet up right there. And we also are going to have one farther up to the north. Behind this cold front, it's going to be much colder, and that's where we could see some freezing rain, sleet, and snow in areas of Minnesota, South Dakota, and North Dakota. As this moves through, we'll have some severe weather along the south near Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, and farther up towards in the north in Iowa, where we could also see some of the severe weather in portions of eastern Illinois. And this will be by 7 p.m. tomorrow. The evening is when we're going to see the worst of this. That's when we're going to have the most energy built up in the atmosphere, and all that energy is going to be built up, and it's going to be released in the form of these storms as the unstable energy moves through and releases that energy through the energy of rain, wind, hail, lightning, and tornadoes. As this continues to move farther off to the east across the entire east coast of the United States, all the way up from Maine, all the way down to the coasts of Miami, Florida, we will see rain. None of this is expected to be severe in any way, shape, or form. None of this is going to be severe. However, we do have a cold front associated with this, bringing some cooler temperatures behind it. And then there in Illinois and Minnesota, we do have some of the more wintry precipitation. Freezing rain, sleet, and some snow is also possible with this behind the front. The severe weather outlook, looking out for tomorrow, we do have some areas where we could see some more severe weather. This is an area moderate outlook, and farther up to the north near Iowa and Illinois. That's where we could see those straight line winds, the significant amount of seeing hurricane force winds of 75 miles per hour or greater. Significant hail size is also possible, and long track significant intense tornadoes are also possible in the moderate risk areas. This is the outlook in terms of the tornado outlook. Down farther south, we could see some stronger, more long-lived, intense tornadoes are going to be possible near eastern northeast Arkansas and western Tennessee, where we could see those long-track, significant, more powerful, intense tornadoes. And then farther up to the north near northeast Missouri, southeast Iowa, and northwest Illinois, where we could see significant tornadoes, but not as powerful. I do think some of them could be along track also. The chance of seeing the stronger wind, we do have a 45 to a 60% chance of seeing significant wind up there in Iowa, Missouri, and western Illinois. And same for down here in northeastern Arkansas, western Tennessee, and northern Mississippi. We do have an area where we could see significant hail farther up to the north, and again, eastern Iowa, northeast Missouri, and northwest Illinois, where we could see some more of the significant hail. Could be dealing with hail sizes upwards of 2.5 inches in diameter or larger. So this is the reflectivity. We have Kentucky there, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina over here. So as you can see, as the storm moves through, we do get some more powerful cells embedded in this line of thunderstorms because the instability in the atmosphere and the buildup of energy throughout the day. And I do think it's some of these farther towards the south. As you can see, some of these towards Arkansas and Mississippi, we do see more intense storms, and we do have the possibility of seeing some more hail. And where we could have some of these long track tornadoes right here. And that's kind of what I'm watching for and looking at. So this is the intense 850 millibar rapid storm movement. So this is the center of the low pressure. This is where we start getting that energy buildup along that frontal boundary. That's kind of what we're looking at here and a little bit worried about. As you can clearly see the storm development as it begins to ramp up. Look at that. You can see it ramping up right there. And that's where we get that severe weather kind of blowing up along that line of moisture. And again, this is the shear. This is the difference in wind speed over height. So what is the difference in wind speed over how high up it is? As you can see, we do have a decent amount of shear, especially coming through Arkansas and Mississippi. Wind speed, horizontal wind speed, really wind shear is when you have winds rotating horizontally and you get updrafts in these big thunderstorms, air rapidly moving upward towards the sky, and that is what tilts this spinning motion vertically, and that's how we can get those tornadoes. And the stronger that wind shear is, generally, the stronger these tornadoes are going to be. And so looking at this is a very worrying map because we got lots of strong wind shear, which means we have a very unstable atmosphere right there, and that tells me that there's going to be a pretty big significant chance of tornadoes tomorrow, mainly in the afternoon to the evening hours, where the majority of the heat energy has built up throughout the rest of the day. And all of this is going to be released once this cold front and this storm moves through. This is also concerning. This is the significant tornado perimeter. Basically, this just shows the atmosphere and how well it is expected to produce tornadoes, basically the formation chance of tornadoes. And anything over 5 is bad. So that's way down here. That's right here. This is where 5 is at. And as you can see, as it moves through Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois, right in this area, you can see that's where we start to really see that intense right through there. Boom, right in there. That's where we're seeing where we could have a big possible tornado outbreak. And then we do have some down here. I want you to notice towards Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee area, we do have a more chance of seeing a tornado outbreak. Right there, look at that, right down through here. That's where we have a big instability in the atmosphere right there. And that's where I also think we could see some tornadoes, significant, possibly long track, intense tornadoes are possible in that area. Support us, follow us on Twitter, subscribe, like, and share on our YouTube channel. Support us as low as just $1 a month on Patreon, and feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description below. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. We got someone $1 a month, and then we got 2 people who have subscribed to us for $5 a month. The more you give, the more it will allow us to do more and make the channel better and more enjoyable to watch. More subscriptions for WSV3, things for YouTube so we don't have to have ads when we have our music running in the background. Just stuff like that is going to help make this channel be better and more enjoyable. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate everyone watching. This has been the Hurricane Watch Team, your source for cyclone information. Peace out.